So this is a little bizarre. An actual tour bus just arrived. And there's a whole bunch of people. They seem to be mostly Americans, and I assume that they are here to watch the sunset at the sand dunes because it's very pretty. But nobody mentioned that on iOverlander pins. Good morning, folks. For the immediate moment, and it's not going to last long, I have the hot springs all to myself. It's amazing. Right at sunrise. I'm not sure you could ask for anything better. And I meant to walk up to that little minaret last night, and I forgot. So we're going to go walk up to it now. I wish I had my thermometer to measure this source pool. But judging by the steam coming off of it, I'm thinking it's really, really hot. There's no sign telling us what the story of this might be. It looks pretty new, though. And it overlooks the hot spring. It has a door with a lock. I'm wondering if it might be a shrine of some kind. Magical. It's just magical. Back at camp, and we're gonna head right over there for some breakfast. And in case you're wondering who I am and what's going on here, I'm Katie. That's Tuck. This is my Jeep, and we're on a pretty massive road trip, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. And this is where we're hanging out today. It's not so bad. That little restaurant is a one-man operation. Juan is the one man, and he made a lovely breakfast for me this morning. We have some nice, freshly warmed up tortillas and macheta con huevos, and of course some beans. I'm gonna put this on our tortilla because, I should get my hot sauce. We have some Cholula in the Jeep. But let's try it without the hot sauce first. We're going to try a bite and just... It's good. It's beef and not a lot of spices or flavorings, but it's got bell peppers in it. It's like a stir-fried pulled beef with bell peppers and onions. And a scrambled egg mixed in. It's good. But it could use some hot sauce. I don't go anywhere without some hot sauce. I have several different kinds with me, and Matt has a point of fact. Great breakfast. Amazing location. Really couldn't ask for more. Okay. But Tuck has been very patiently waiting. Yeah. Honestly, I feel so blessed just to have this experience. Getting breakfast cooked by a local guy, sitting on the ocean. Been talking to my campmates, actually, meeting people. But it's time to carry on down the road. And it's getting hot out there today. So we're going to make some distance because I want to stay in the air conditioning. Roar har. If we go as far as I think we're going to go today, we'll end up on the west side of the peninsula. And it might be a little bit cooler there. Possibly. I wish the camera could actually capture the feeling of seeing this. And I don't have the words, but this is just breathtaking country. The landscape here is national park level landscapes. Just awe-inspiring. And there's miles and miles, or kilometers and kilometers and kilometers of it. It's just astounding. There are random camps here and there for surfing and fishing and other outdoor activities, but other than that, there aren't many people out here. And if you've watched my videos for any length of time, you know that suits me just fine. This is such a cool spot with blooming ocotillos and the cardon cactus and really cool rocks. And I know I've said it multiple times before, but it really is difficult to capture this landscape on camera. But it's so beautiful. It is also hot. And I gotta keep an eye out for rattlesnakes. I have been seeing so many blooming ocotillo. It's been really cool. They are just such neat plants. We have also moved inland, and we're gonna be inland for a while, which means it's gonna be hotter until we get back to the coast on the other side of the peninsula. We don't have any ocean breeze out here. This desert absolutely has me spellbound. It is quite beautiful. And we've just entered the area where there are these special trees. I can't remember what they're called, and I haven't found a place to stop to show you guys yet. But hopefully I will be able to find a place to stop where the special trees are. I guess I don't know if they're actually a tree, but a really cool plant that I don't think occurs anywhere else, that I've seen a few of them. So I hope I find a spot where I can stop and show you guys. I don't have my Starlink turned on, so I can't look up what they're actually called. So I'll put it up here and hopefully we find a place to stop. There's a bunch of them on that hillside, but I can't really get over there. Not without walking through a whole bunch of cactus to get over there. So I'm gonna look for a better spot. I'm leaving Tuck in the air-conditioned car for a minute because we've got another hillside of those cool Dr. Seuss trees. They're just all over the place, but not that close to the road. But we've got one here that's kind of close to the road. The ones behind me are kind of close to the road. I just don't want to cross the road. It's kind of busy and I'd have to climb up a hill. This is one I can walk to. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There are so many birds chittering. So there's one, there's one, there's one. They're all on the horizon. They're so cool. I think I can get closer to this one without getting impaled by a cactus. Maybe. You do have to watch out because there are a lot of cactus. All right, there it is. These guys are so cool. I wish I could remember what they're called. Seems like really a tree, and they're big like this, and they're pokey, but that's a big trunk, and they're all over the place. I mean, honestly, it's just so cool to stand in this little spot in the desert with the birds chirping and these cool tree things. So cool. Things that are so foreign to me. I mean, the desert, I guess, isn't foreign to me, but this desert is. I'm watching the ground to make sure I don't step on any cactus because I'm wearing my hiking slides. Yeah, it's really cool that this one is kind of all leafed out. I wonder if that works kind of like the ocotillo, where they leaf out and bloom when they have periods of water. I'm guessing that's the same with these guys. That is one of the healthiest cholla I think I have ever seen. Danger plant. Very dangerous. Well, not really dangerous, but really painful. What an absolutely incredible desert. Are you doing okay there, bud? Just chilling in the AC. Desert, mountains. Desert and mountains. And things are blooming. I can't really go out there because we're on a fairly busy road. Look at those shrubs, they have purple blooms on them. And the trees that I don't know what their name is, they've got some blooms on them too. I'm gonna send the drone out there because it's cool. We are on a long flat stretch through the Valle de los Cirios, which I think might be those trees. All right, we're stopping for some ice cream. We've got a little ice cream. I think we're about halfway to our destination. And I could use some actual real food. But this will tide me over. I'm not sure I understand how the traffic is working here. We just climbed up a really big pass and we're going down a really big pass. And there's a bunch of us stuck behind this double semi-trailer who stops around the curves. Probably because this road is really narrow, and I'm wondering if he needs more than one lane to make the curve. The narrow lanes make it a little bit exciting to drive this road when cars are coming the other direction and when you can't see. Especially since there's no shoulder and there's a pretty abrupt drop off on the side of the road. So there's not a whole lot of room for error. I think I've figured out a little bit about how this is working. The big trucks, and there are several of them, slow down when there's another big truck coming the other way, particularly on a curve. But they also put on their left blinker when it's okay to pass them. So you wait for that little left blinker. They can see a lot more than you can from behind them, and then it's acceptable to pass and presumably safe. It is a little weird passing a very large vehicle when I really can't see the road ahead of me and just trusting that they can see it and are not steering me wrong. We're approaching another military checkpoint. Looks like a pretty standard one because they have signs that say it's a military checkpoint, like permanent signs. And this is a slow moving one. They're actually, I think, checking vehicles. We'll see how it goes. No problem. That was, where are you going? Where are you coming from? Go ahead. Oh, and he looked in my back window. That was it. It probably helps that my Spanish is terrible. And even when I say things in Spanish, my pronunciation is so incredibly gringa that they know I'm not looking for trouble or causing trouble. We are going past the local airport at Herrero Negro, and I'm being really careful because there are some kind of stealth topes that you have to watch out for. And we're headed to some sand dunes. And there should be a selection of places to camp around here. I see some other overlandery types out here. And I'd like to get kind of close to the dunes. I see other people close to the dunes, but it's going to be a little bit of a let's see where the roads go and which roads are passable, because some of these aren't going to be. But this goes closer to the ocean. I don't know. Do I want to be in the sand dunes or closer to the ocean? Let's go check out spots closer to the dunes. There's no good directions for getting out to the dunes. I could just see them and taking a road that hopefully gets us close to them. And there has been a little bit of moisture out here, so I want to be a little bit careful. But I do see other people out there. This is really pretty, y'all, and this will be a good place for Tuck to go run around and be nutso. Ooh, that's a lot of water. I think that's water. That's water. Don't go there. What I'm looking for is maybe a spot where we can kind of tuck up in between some dunes. If we're in between dunes, that'll help block the wind a little bit. Theoretically. I can't tell if it's solid ground. I might have to get out and walk a minute. Okay. I can see some tire tracks. Oh, this seems actually reasonably firm. I think we can safely back into here and set up camp. What do you think, buddy? What do you think, buddy? Is it everything you imagined? You're like, I just imagined getting out of the car. Oh, big stretch. Here, let's take your harness off. We'll take your harness off, okay? Good boy. It's kind of hard to show you just the extent of these dunes, but they're very extensive. Way over there, all the way around us. Let's walk up there. Oh, okay. I think before I get settled in, I don't know, do we want to be back here? There's the Jeep. This spot right here would make an excellent camping spot as well. And it would be out of the wind if it gets really windy. But I don't know how windy it's gonna get. This level of wind, I'd rather be in the wind because it's cooling. Down there, it would block the wind. What do you think? Oh my goodness. Happy dog. These are pretty firm sand dunes, which is really nice. Like you could walk along them for a ways and not be bogged down in deep sand, I think. You can see our little overlanding friends over there. And dunes, dunes, dunes. And that's the Pacific Ocean out there. And there's kind of a pretty extensive salt marsh in front of it. And I would love to be flying the drone right now, but there's an airport. Like I can see the airport. So I don't want to fly the drone if there's an airport right there. That's illegal in the US and illegal in Mexico as well. Just one of these small little places in Mexico. That's just amazing. My dog is unruly. I don't know how well you can tell, but he is also soaking wet from head to tail. And I'm gonna go dig in the Jeep and look for his tie out, because the reason he's soaking wet from head to tail is that he met the neighbor dog, who is this little tiny dachshund named Chicho, and they both just took off over the tidal flats, and neither of them were listening to their people to come back. Like, they went pretty far out, and he must have just accidentally completely dunked himself. He would not get that wet head to toe on purpose, ever. So I think it was quite the accident. Chicho led him into the briny depths of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We put this on you because you are naughty and filthy. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you? He's gonna have to dry off before he gets in the Jeep. Although he seems to be drying off pretty quick. For dinner tonight, I'm just making up dinner with what I have. I happen to have a bunch of potatoes and some zucchini and some peppers because the fellow who was camping next to me a few nights ago was crossing back over into the United States the next day and gave me all of his produce. So I'm doing something with the produce, which means I'm cooking as many potatoes as I can fit in my pot so that I don't have to cook them again. And we're just making this up. It's gonna be like potatoes and zucchini dinner tonight. I still have a lot left, but my pot's pretty full. Just gonna cut my zucchini into kind of big chunks because it cooks faster. We're gonna have to wait a while for the potatoes to cook. And the potatoes are done. I sort of roasted my poblano peppers over the camp stove. Always got to add the salt. The cheese isn't really going to melt because the potatoes aren't hot enough, but it'll taste good. Let's top it with some zucchini and some more salt. All right, here's my creation. I made a salad with tomatoes and onions, and I did the soaking the onions in lemon juice first. And my poblano pepper, potato, cheese, zucchini creation. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. You're a stinker. This seems like a healthy dinner, but I did add a lot of butter and a fair amount of cheese. Okay, we've got a little potato and pepper. These are good tomatoes, which you might expect in this part of the world. And potato, there you go. He's not 100% sure about the potato. No, he's eating it. So this is a little bizarre. An actual tour bus just arrived. And there's a whole bunch of people. They seem to be mostly Americans, and I assume that they are here to watch the sunset at the sand dunes because it's very pretty. But nobody mentioned that on iOverlander pins. So literally there's like 20 people wandering around there. And that car that's sitting right there is another person who they got out of their car and got their cameras out and are here to take pictures of the dunes. I'm trying to, we'll see how long they stay. I may have to pick up and move camp. All right, guys, the tour bus is gone. And most of the people have cleared out. There's still a group of young kids who are up there drinking on the dunes, but they seem harmless. I do have a neighbor. I invited them to stay. They were looking around for a spot, and I'm like, you can stay here. Strength in numbers, that sort of thing. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. And I want to thank all of you for coming along with me. It's amazing that you're coming along with me. And if you've made it this far in the video and you're not a subscriber yet, maybe you should subscribe. I'll see you down the road.